Before you start anything big, you're very likely to have doubts. To think, I really don't have all the tools I need to do this. Well, how do you overcome those doubts? That's our question for today. Hi, I'm Paul Allen Clifford from TrinityDigitalMedia.com, and I want to talk about overcoming the doubts of feeling like you don't have all the tools you need to accomplish your goal, to accomplish your dream. You see, here's the secret that not everyone is willing to share. A lot of us don't know what we're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I know that whoever's elected president, he or she won't know what they're doing. There are a lot of things that people do that they really don't know what they're doing. But in the doing, you understand how to do something. So I was just recently at a freelance gig and I'm still learning how to get freelance clients. Not that that's my eventual goal. But as I was at this gig, I heard the president of the company say, don't get it right, get it started. You see, he's not only the president of the company, he's the owner of the company. He's not only the owner of the company, he's the founder of the company. So he has an entrepreneurial bent to him, and he noticed something that I've noticed myself, that we tend to get paralyzed thinking, okay, this is all the stuff that needs to be done. This is all the list of things that need to be tweaked and changed and brought into this perfect spot where then and only then will it be ready. But that's not the case at all. You see, in order to do something, you do need a minimally viable product. Think about just the bare minimum that you think is useful, sellable, etc. So a car that has no wheels isn't a minimally viable product. But a car that has four wheels, an engine, a body that can get you from point A to point B and stop, and all those bare minimum things that a car needs to do, is viable. Now, if you want it to be electric, maybe that's something you change later. If you want it to have better gas mileage, maybe that's something you change later. You see, you can start with something that does what it's advertised to do, but then gets better over time. So that's the same thing with yourself. Start and think, what's the minimum I need to accomplish what I need to accomplish? I don't have an MBA, yet I own a business. So how do I learn all the things that I need to know in order to run this business? I just figure it out. You see, because I have to figure it out, I know that that's something important. There are other things that I could waste my time figuring out that aren't important. And if I was just studying and studying and studying and never actually doing, I wouldn't necessarily know which is which. I might think I knew which is which, but quite possibly and quite likely, from time to time at least, I'd be wrong. So that's what I want you to do, is consider that when you're pursuing your dreams, you might need to just jump in. Just go do it. If you have a bare minimum set of knowledge, you might need to just expand that while you're doing it, learning as you go. The old saying, fake it until you make it, might be perfectly acceptable here. You're not fooling anyone, you're not trying to pull the wool over your eyes, but you're trying to learn by experience. And experience is a great teacher. Doesn't necessarily have to be your experience, but we'll talk about that on another episode. I just want you to not give up on your idea because you don't have all the answers. Sometimes doing it is what gives you all the answers. I'm Paul with Trinity Digital Media. Go out and change eternity.